With the pandemic rising, there are various issues that are being raised today. One such being the copyright issue with respect to the newspapers or the e-newspapers, which is of concern. To discuss this, we have with us today Mr. Govind Vijay, Deputy General Counsel of HD Media Limited. Welcome on board, sir. So, sir, if you could briefly explain who owns the copyright of these e-papers.
First of all, thank you very much for inviting me. For sure, newspapers. The newspapers are the copyright owners of e-paper. Sending mass WhatsApp forwards or uploading third-party content on websites is per se illegal. The Copyright Act gives the newspaper the exclusive right to reproduce or store the work. Section 17 of the Act clearly provides that the subject of the provision of this Act, the author of a work, shall be the first owner of the copyright therein. As far as the newspaper are concerned, author being the editor or journalist, they being in the employment of a newspaper, so the newspaper shall be the first owner of such content, except where there is an agreement to the contrary. And recently, in the Jagran versus Telegram case, the Delhi High Court, while passing interim orders in favor of Jagran, directing Telegram to remove the channels infringing the IPR and disclosing their identities, observed that a prima facie case was made out against Telegram, which inter alia violated the copyright of Jagran by distributing and disseminating unauthorized copies of its newspaper.
With the evolving forms of technology, what are the different types and forms of infringement that the newspaper publishing companies have to deal with?
In today's time and scenario, and you yourself have seen that people are downloading PDF copies of newspaper and circulating them on various WhatsApp groups, where hundreds of members on each group results in reaching the PDF to a couple of thousand people within no time. So there are two main concerns I see in that. One, and from the newspaper industry side, strictly speaking, in legal terms, such sharing of PDF copies of e-paper is a violation of newspapers' copyright because the newspaper, in terms of Section 17 of the Copyright Act, is the first owner of the work and content. Number two, in terms of monetary loss, something which the IPR laws also seek to remedy and address, such circulation of PDF copies of e-paper doesn't count in our circulation or readership numbers, which further results in revenue loss because I get revenue, the newspaper get revenue on the basis of their circulation, but such unauthorized circulation of PDF doesn't count in the readership number. And even from the reader's perspective, it is not safe. See, when someone circulates a PDF copy on WhatsApp or any other social media platform, it comes with a high risk of newspaper content or the image being photoshopped or doctored by some unsocial element for spreading fake news or to disturb some social harmony. So we should always emphasize on sharing the link because when you share on the link of a newspaper, you're taken to the website of the newspaper and you read the newspaper on the website. And the website has the editorial control over the content or the images of the newspaper. So it is good to read a newspaper on the website. And to curb this, in an advisory sent out to its member on April 30th, 2020, the Indian Newspaper Society has termed such unauthorized distribution and dissemination of e-paper as piracy and theft.
Thank you, sir. This really helps in understanding the piracy or the infringement issue revolving around the newspapers. So, if you can briefly explain the relevant provisions of the Copyright Act and the Information Technology Act used to deal with this issue.
So broadly, there are two sections. One, Section 43 of IT Act. Section 43 prescribed penalty and compensation for damages to computer system, etc. And it says that if any person who, without permission of the owner or any other person who is in charge of a computer system or computer network, and inter alia it defines in B, downloads, copies, or extract any data, computer database, or information from such computer system, or computer network, including information or data held or stored in any removable storage medium. So it is captured there. And in Copyright Act, sections 51 specifies as to what constitute an infringement. The section lays down in clear terms, amongst other, that a person is said to be infringing copyright when that person does something, the exclusive right to do which is by the act conferred upon the owner of the copyright, or that person distributes either for the purpose of trade or to such an extent as to prejudicially affect the owner of the copyright. Although there is an emphasis on the intention of monetary gain or profit under the Copyright Act, but it also captures a scenario where it prejudicially affects the owner of the copyright. And as I mentioned you, such unauthorized circulation is affecting on my revenue loss because it doesn't count in my circulation. So newspaper are at loss of the advertisement revenue. So it is covered there also. So it is quite apparent that the remedy of unauthorized dissemination of e-paper is more appropriately provided in the Copyright Act. It may be noted that the major issue with such distribution is financial terms, as I mentioned earlier. IT Act, on the other hand, seek to address the action itself. Section 43 strictly deal with damage to computer system. So therefore may not be a suitable option to take as far as the dissemination of unauthorized news is concerned. So for such unauthorized distribution of news, Section 51 of Copyright Act is more suitable.
Thank you, sir. This really helps, as today people are not aware of the piracy or the infringement issue with respect to the e papers. Thank you for your time and guidance.